Howdy, y'all. My name is Price of Connection with some more Be Happy. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Be Happy. We're here in my little Thaumcraft corner of the world, and we have a lot to get done. Quite a bit, actually. I need to pick you up, don't I? Woo! I need to make a good pick. That's something else I should do with my Thaumcrafty stuff. Hi guys, how's it going? Hope y'all are having a good day. I am just gonna put this down where it's gonna need to be for the rest of today's episode, and then from there we can talk about what that's all about. So we are gonna continue our quest on the way to do some Thaumcrafting. Is this the right kind of crucible? I think it might be. Yeah. How if I put water in you? Don't have a bucket. Gonna need a bucket. Can you make me a bucket? So I have a lot of stuff that I need to be getting done on our quest towards getting that silverwood embossed wand and completing our final quest within the Thaumcraft side of things. All right, that must be the right one then. Are you bubbling? Yeah, you're bubbling. Okay, that's what I needed. So let's bust out our journal, just so y'all can see what our goal is. Y'all should remember this now. We're down to 2 quests left. So the first quest we need to complete is Better Wand. So we need a Thaumium embossed silverwood wand. It means we're going to need Thaumium caps, and we're going to need a silverwood wand core. Both of those things are going to require us to have an infusion altar. So the infusion altar is kind of the end goal for today. I don't think I'll be able to get all the way to the infusion altar and also get the get the infusion altar and then also get the all the necessary V's and aspects and everything to be able to actually use the infusion altar within this episode. It's already going to be a task to get all the other stuff along the way. So let's go to the board and I'll show you what all the other stuff along the way is going to be, because we have a lot of things I want to build. So final thing we got to do, the Wither fight. That's going to be the very last thing we do. That's going to be several episodes from now. Until we get, before we get to there, we have several things we got to do along the way before we can build this infusion altar. The first of which is going to be us needing to make Nitor and Alumentum. You'll see that these are 2 recipes I haven't even gotten to yet, but we need to get the researches for both of these. I need to get some scribing tools on me, and we need to accomplish those. Then we need to make an alchemical furnace that will allow us to make liquid forms of the different aspects, which will be necessary for our infusion altar so that it can call upon aspects in order to be used in the infusion process. In order to hold on to those liquid aspects, we're going to need warded jars and alembics to take stuff out of the alchemical furnace and put it into the warded jars. That also includes essentia tubes and whatnot. Then we might make this infernal furnace. I don't think it's necessary per se. It might be, but it might also just be that we can use the alchemical furnace for this type of stuff, or we can use regular furnaces, but the infernal furnace is like a really better version of furnaces. So either way, we're probably going to build this sucker. It's a little bit dangerous from what I understand. And then with all this stuff in tow, we should be able to at least get to the point where we can build all of the different ingredients for the infusion altar. Now, this episode's probably going to be a lot of cutting back and forth because I have a feeling that I'm going to go through several periods where I'm going to need to go and hunt for V's down in the nether or in some other way. We had those warded jars from last time that we got from that last quest. If I'm feeling desperate, I may crack open some nodes and use those as well for V's, but I'm probably not going to make you guys watch me do all that kind of stuff. I'll probably be like, I'll get as far in as I can, and then be like, all right, I need more V's. I'll cut back when I have more V's, just because I figure like that'll make things a little bit simpler and easier for y'all. Okay. And that way we can get through a whole lot in a single episode and not have to have like multiple episodes. Because I know, I'll go ahead and I'll admit it. I've been really dilly-dallying on this Minecraft series, and a lot of it just has to do with me not having the time to really focus on the Thaumcraft stuff, all the learning that I need to do. But I do have plenty of time to just play Stardew in order to get an episode of Stardew out. That's why I've been having Stardew almost every day. And now we've caught up to Be Happy in the number of episodes, which I find hilarious. But anyways, let's get started. Oh, too much. All right, there we go. All right, so let's head in this direction. Let's grab our scribing tools and everything like that. I should also put a whole bunch of stuff away. What do I not necessarily need on me right now? Let's bust open the little wireless terminal. Let's put away coal, gold, torches, gold nuggets, great wood saplings, sulfur. Put away stone for now, dirt for now. Okay, that's some good space. Don't need a saddle on me. That'll give us enough space for at least a little bit of stuff. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I know some of y'all have been telling me that there's some setting that I can use to connect the wireless terminal thing to sync up with this guy. It's probably some option in NEI. I haven't done it yet. It's not a huge deal for me, but I do appreciate y'all pointing that out. So let me grab my scribing tools. We need to make some more scribing tools. What's the recipe for this? I think it's pretty simple, but let's just quickly figure out what it's going to be. That's going to be a glass vial, an ink sac, or a feather, or a jar, an ink sac, or a feather. Can I just make one of those real quick? Do I have those ingredients? Jar? Nope. File? Nope. But I should have ink. Yes, I have ink. Okay. Let's make a couple of these guys. And do I have feathers is the other question. If I've got both of those, yeah, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's just grab some glass. And I can just make that stuff right here, right now. Glass bottles. That works. So let's just make a couple of these guys just so we have them. Yeah, there we go. And then we don't have to worry so much about carrying them around. Let's just go ahead and put half of our paper in here. And that's the other thing that I will do. Oh, I don't need to put that there. You put research notes in there. I'll probably be using the websites in order to do the different Thaumcraft little puzzle things. Y'all told me that, like, apparently nobody actually solves those themselves. Everybody just uses things online, which I'm going to go ahead and say it. To me, that just means it's a useless mechanic. I'm just going to say it. I'm sorry. But if it looks like a puzzle and literally no one solves it like a puzzle, then it's not a puzzle anymore. Anyway, so I'm dropping sand, y'all. I'm dropping sand left and right. Let's get some of these researches. So I'm going to have to complete those. So let's just see. Is this going to be an easy one for me? I am going to, you know what? I don't even have my little list pulled up or anything like that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through and try and get all the research pages done for all of these, all the stuff that we're going to need, because here's the alembic, and I think the furnace is also somewhere around here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step away, and I'm going to do all the researches that I need to get done, because like I said, I'm just going to spam through them. And once I have all that done, then we will return and we'll start making some of this stuff, and we'll see how that does V's-wise. So I'll see y'all on the other side. Okay, so I am back. I have a wand full of V's, and I have a whole ton of research done, so hopefully that allows us to at least get through the next couple of chunks of this process before I have to go get even more V's in my wand. I'm just like, I have a feeling now, after looking at everything that they've given me, I have a feeling they give me all the nodes, because what they really want is for me to just pop all the nodes onto the little node stabilizers, drain the nodes, and then have that be that, you know? But I want to save those for a little bit later, just in case we need them post-infusion altar, is what I'm thinking. So for right now, I will be just going down into the nether to do most of the fighting to gain back V's. A lot of people also said that I should maybe make a mob spawner thing for making V's. That is also something that I think is a good idea. So we'll see how much the V's that I've got right now gets me through, and whether or not I need to maybe shift focus and focus on getting V's, because V's does take a little bit to get. So anyway, let's get down to it. So if we go back and look at the list over here that I made, the first things that we learned how to make were nitor and alimentum, and this is mostly because we want alimentum, as that's going to be a useful fuel in the alchemical furnace. I could make some nitor just to show off how to make some, because I think I know how to make it now, which is kind of a cool thing, isn't it? And then we'll also get started on making this other stuff, the alchemical furnace, the water jars, and the alembic. So let's do that. Oh, and like essentia tubes and stuff. So if we bust out our Nomicon, let us figure out what we know about these two guys. So alumentum is going to be coal with some ignis, perdicio, and potentia energy in the crucible. Ooh, how do I get potentia in there? I wonder. Let's go into the basics stuff, aspects of magic. So if I'm going to want some... I have plenty of aspects in my crafting table, but as far as using it for this, I don't exactly know how that works. So I guess we'll find out. Or I mean, I guess it's for this guy. So I need to throw stuff in there. Oh, ouch. Ooh, that has that in it. So let's just find out, I guess. You know what I do need, actually, now that I think about it. Hold on. Before we get into that, I should probably make these. So we're going to need 2 thermometers, some gold ingots, and some leather. I need these goggles of revealing. They help me out. And they'll give me a V's discount whenever I do so, so that's nice. So I need to make a second thermometer. So that's going to be 2 shards, 2 gold, and some glass. We can do that. You are nodes. I am looking for shards. Where are the shards that I have? I know I have like the broken pieces of shards. I guess that's all I have. Let me check my wireless terminal, because I'm pretty sure I have a whole bunch of shards already made up. Yeah, there we go. Let's grab those shards. Let's grab some gold. Let's grab some glass. And let's grab some leather, because we need to bind the things together. Okay, cool. Let's do that. I could make the full set of armor as well if I wanted to. I'm not, like, totally needing to do that right now, but I can certainly see the appeal, that's for sure. Nope, not like that. Is it like that? There we go. And then let's take our wand. Can't place my wand down? Oh, you don't need it. Okay, cool. So then let's drop you here, and it was connected by gold bands and leather like that, I believe. Aha, that one does actually need some magic in it. Ta-da! We got it. Okay, cool. So now I can have this, because this, excuse me, this will allow me when I'm looking at stuff to get some information on the Vs and whatnot that's available. Specifically, it'll show me like the aspects that I've thrown in here. So that's what I'm mostly looking for. So, for example, if we're going to try and make some alumentum, just to show off that we can. So, like, yeah, I could make all the different enchanted armors, I think, if I wanted to. So let's go into here. Let's make, and then what's Nitor? Ignis, Lux, and Potentia. Gotcha. So I think like that one is like if you threw some torches in there or something like that. All right, so I want Potentia, Perditio, and Ignis, and some coal. So let me grab, let's see what happens if I throw an air shard. Well, no, not an air shard. Let's get some, like a fire shard, an Ignis shard. See, this is the type of stuff where it's like I should have known this ahead of time, maybe, but I don't really know much about any of this stuff at all. All right, so what do you give me when I throw a fire shard in here? Ouch! I'm so sorry. Oh, that has all kinds of nonsense in there. What about you? Oh, this is going to be such a mess. Yep, neither of those give me Potentia. Or the energy that I want. So it's going to have a lot of extra Vs, which is not really what I'm looking for. So how am I going to get the Potentia that I need? What about an order shard? No, that doesn't seem to help. Oh boy, let's just drain it. Shift right click. All right, yeah, that's a lot of flux up into the air. Oh boy. Well then, I'm going to have to look up a specific thing in order to make some of that stuff. So we're just going to have to wait on that. I'll go look online a little bit on my next break, but let's work on some of the other stuff. Oh my gosh, why can't it just make sense? Why can't you just make sense? Okay, let's make these things, because I need to make arcane stone blocks, a crucible, and a furnace in order to make this alchemical furnace, which is what we need. In order to make these, we just need... Okay, so that's just stone around a shard. That's easy. Back up. We need a crucible... So that's just a crucible and a furnace. Okay, so let's quickly get some stuff to make those things. Give me these back. Crucible. No, sorry. Stone is what I need. Okay, and I think... Do you make a crucible? Is it like this? No, is it like that? All right, how does one crucible... oh, no, it's probably made of iron, actually, isn't it? Iron. Don't know why I thought it was made of stone. It's like that, right? Yeah, there we go. Cauldron, and then I'll turn that into a crucible with some magic. So I go like that, and I go like that, and now we got our crucible. So we've got that guy, and then I need to make a furnace, so I'll actually need cobblestone, won't I? Cobble. It is nice being able to just access everything whenever you need it. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's take you. Okay, and then let's make some of this arcane stone, which was just a shard with some stone all around it, right? And then a little bit of V. Give me that. I know it's pronounced V and not Vis, but it's spelled Vis, so I like to say Vis. Okay, so I think we should be able to make it now then. It was something like this plus that. Yes, and back to the wand. And huzzah, we've got our alchemical furnace. That's great. How are we doing on V that's left over? Pretty good amount, because we do need to make not just one, but we should make several of the, what are they called? I need to make a couple of these V filters, because those are necessary as components of these arcane alembics. So I would like to make 5 of these if I can. Oh, I don't even know what this is, the alchemical construct. Ooh, interesting. I'm curious. But I want to make at least like 5 of those, and so we'll need to make at least 3 sets of these. So this is gold and silverwood planks. Ooh, do I have silverwood? I should have some silverwood somewhere, right? Yeah, there we go. A couple silverwood. So let's take 3 of those. Let's make some V filters. Oh, you'll see the nodes really like pop up. You can like really see those nodes, huh? How are you doing? Are you guys recharging at all? They are! Okay, cool. So they do slowly recharge. Okay, so earlier I put my wand on here to recharge, and it pulled from the nearby nodes. And these guys look like they're slowly but surely increasing in their energy amount. Now, I think I'm supposed to keep them farther away from one another, is what someone had said. Otherwise, like, they kind of interact. That's what that lightning crackling around is. So I do need to be a little bit careful about that, I guess. I don't even know what's going on with this node, why it's getting big like that. Maybe it's getting hungry. If it is, I'll bust you. I'll bust you, man. Don't think I won't. I'll drain you. You'll get ended. Anyway, I'm hungry for nodes. All right, let me nom on this a little bit. Hunger's getting up. All right, so let us make a couple of these V filters. Got them. Okay, how are we doing on V? Looking good, except for whatever the blue one is. It's aqua, I think. So then we need to make a bunch of the alembics, I believe is what they're called. You guys, which is iron, bucket, gold, V filter. So let's make 5 buckets. Oh man, oh man. That's wrong. That's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, give me all of that back. So we want buckets in the middle. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I put too many on that one, but that's fine. And then it was like this. And then what else are we missing? Is I think gold or something up in the corner? Something like that? Yeah, gold in the corner. Okay, cool. So we do that. And we'll take our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And how are we doing on V? Not bad. We're really, really low on aqua, and that's about it. So, okay, well, that'll get us at least through our arcane alembics and our furnace. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up over here, because this open space over here is where we're going to temporarily put down our infusion altar before we set up our actual base place. So what we do with this alchemical furnace is we're able to, from my understanding, where did I put my alembics? There they are. So what we're able to do, and we're actually going to need to make some other components here in a second before this is truly finished, but if I kind of do my hover thing, can I just, yep, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think that's the maximum amount that you can use. But what you do is you put a fuel in here. I would like to use the elementum, so I've got to figure out what a good set of stuff to use to make the elementum is. But you use a fuel source of some kind. You can use charcoal and whatnot. You put an item in here, and then it will actually deconstruct it into liquid aspects. But we're going to need a couple of other things to make, whoa, that was fast, before we do that. So let's go into those. We need to make some of these Essentia tubes. Ooh, I need some Quicksilver drops, huh? That might be tricky to find. And then we need some Essentia valves as well. Let me see if I've got any Quicksilver in here. If I don't, we might be in a little bit of trouble unless there's an easy way to get it from some bees somewhere. So let's figure that out. I hadn't counted on Quicksilver. Quicksilver you can get from and around. Okay, shimmer leaves are a possibility. Cinnabar ore, maybe if I can find that in the mines or something like that, or if I can get it from... Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, what about nuggets? Quicksilver drops. Wow. All right, so it looks like we may be in trouble for getting Quicksilver, other than getting it from silverwood trees. So I might have to do something about that. So I'm gonna have to look around and figure out how I can actually get some Quicksilver, because I'm not sure exactly how I can get Quicksilver right now. Let's go to the... Where are you? I want to learn about the basic information, the trees and things. So, silverwood trees. The trees or nodes often form within their hearts. This feature alone makes silverwood sapling a prize beyond measure. Doesn't say anything else about that. Shimmerleaf. Glowing flowers only grow in the shadow of silverwood trees. They can be harvested and pulped to produce Quicksilver. So I'm wondering if maybe I need to somehow produce some of those shimmer leaves. So let me go back to this just once real quick. Recipe for shimmer leaves. Soil needs this nearby. And okay, so I may have to do something to make those happen. Unless there's a way to get shimmerleaf seeds. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, so looks like Quicksilver is going to be our limiting factor for a little bit. I'll look online I'll look online in order to figure out how I can get Quicksilver drops going. And I guess... so what I'll do, here's what I'll do. I'm going to take another quick break. I will go try and figure out how online I can actually get myself some Quicksilver, if there's any other way other than just waiting underneath the shade of a Quicksilver tree, because I might be able to grow a Quicksilver tree, put some soil underneath it, sit there with my... watering can and grow some Shimmerleaf, but I just want to see if maybe there's a different way I can get it. Other than that, I will go ahead and I'll also... once I do that, I will build a whole bunch of the valves and everything like that, so that when you come back, I can just have that stuff ready, and I'll show you what else is going on. So the last couple of things, I guess we can go ahead and do these while we're waiting on that part, because I can go ahead and do that in between, is I'm going to need to make some... I think it's under alchemy. Nope, not you. I need to make either glass vials or warded jars and labels. These are the things that I'm actually going to need the most. We're going to need lots of aqua V as well, so that's going to require some work from me as well. But we have our warded jars that we can make, and then we have our jar labels. I will make a bunch of these as well. And so what that's going to allow us to do, I'll just kind of give you like a quick little idea of what's going to happen. We're going to be able to make tubes, basically, that come out of these. They go in, they fill some jars that we'll have kind of running along, and then in between here, we'll put our infusion altar, and then infusion altar will be able to pull from those things. So I'm going to go figure out where I can get some shimmer leaves, and then I will be right back. All right, everybody, I am back, and I have some troubling news. Well, it's not so much troubling as it is just kind of mildly inconvenient. Turns out Quicksilver is just not something that you can easily get in Be Happy. Here, I'll let me run you through some things I did. So I went online and read about this after I tried a couple of things. I grew a silverwood tree. I put down some grass, and I put down some wood, and then I put some of those what do you call them, pasture sapling or pasture seeds on here so that it would look nice and pasturey, and tried growing flowers on here. Nothing seemed to happen. I even made some hummus, which is basically fertilizer and grass, fertilizer and dirt. And because in the recipes thing, it looked like maybe that was something, but no, it didn't seem to do the thing. I sat here for a while trying to grow stuff on this. So I took to the message boards, and it looks like basically Quicksilver is nigh on impossible to get, other than two different ways, which are not bee related and are thus not easy for me to just do within this episode. Now, it is something that I might be able to get done between episodes, so I probably will try and do that, but I didn't want to waste y'all's time on this episode. I figured we could go ahead and move forward, and you don't necessarily need the tubing things, the pipes, in order to do this. It just would be the more convenient way of doing it, and I kind of wanted to set it up for y'all because like the things with like the pipes and valves, I find that kind of stuff kind of cool. But regardless, I could still show you guys how this stuff works. So first and foremost, let's talk about the ways that we could maybe get. You see, we still have some research to do here. I'll talk about that in a second. So I searching for Quicksilver. Oh, come on. There we go. Having some hiccups with this game today. I think it's just the Thaumcraft or just the number of mods in this, and as much stuff as I have going on this mini server causes some issues. So Cinnabar ore is what we're looking for. That's going to kind of be the one way that we're going to be able to get this, it seems. Now, the one way that we can get Cinnabar ore is using a laser drill, which is a machine that we can make. We power it. It's supposed to grab stuff from basically down in the void beneath the world, and that will slowly generate for us a whole bunch of different stuff. Actually, I wonder if I search for laser drill and I say uses, I wonder if it'll show all the different stuff that you can get. No, but if we go so you have these different focuses: red, black, green. So if I say like use for that, does that say? No, doesn't look like it. Maybe you? No. Oh yeah, there you go. See, you can get different things at different rates depending on the focus that you're using, right? So that one can give you silver ore, that one can give you lead ore, right? So if we make this red laser focus, we have a chance of getting, what is it, redstone, firestone, and cinnabar. So if we can get cinnabar, then we can get Quicksilver. Oh, you know what? Just in case, because I realized I put this guy over here and I didn't torch it up. Let me Hey, You'll notice I have two wands on me right now. I have my baby wand, and I filled this guy back up again. So we're looking good there. Torches. Let me grab you. Okay, let's just quickly, just in case, because I know sometimes when I put down new stuff, you never know what's going to happen. All right. So that's one way, is the laser drill way. The other way, I don't know if I can remember what it's, that's right, it's called an orchid. There's a flower that you can make through Botania called an orchid. It even says, I seed what you did there, which I guess will randomly generate some different types of ores and things. So it will require me to do a little bit of Botania work, which I haven't done a lot with, right? But it could be something that we could work on. And once I had some of those floating around, which I don't think I have any that I've gotten from any quests or anything, have I? Jaded Amaranthus, Fallen Canadian. Yeah, I don't think we have any orchids, which is a shame. But I do think it's something that could... we could maybe work on, and then that could also be a way for us to get it. But we probably will go the laser drill route, if I'm honest, because that's something that is tech-related. That's a little bit more my alley. And if I look at the recipe for the laser, you will see that there's actually a bit of an issue with the laser itself that is going to cause us... I need to get some new bees, right? Plastic sheets. All right, how do you get plastic sheets? From raw plastic, right? That's about it. You need raw plastic. Okay, so where am I going to get anything that I can make raw plastic out of? It's like there's no rubber trees in this version to be happy. I mean, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? My God, I figured it out. So basically, what I never really realized, but I should have looked into, there is a bee. There is a bee that will produce for us rubber bars. The latex comb. And if we can get this latex comb, then we can get ourselves some of that stuff. Now, what bee gives us that stuff? I'm not exactly sure. I think I tried looking into it earlier and I couldn't figure out what bee gives us that stuff. So I'm going to have to figure out what bee does that, if there is a bee that does it. I don't even know. But if I can figure that out, we'll do it, okay? We'll do it. But anyways, let's do some more stuff having to do with Thaumcraft, huh? So, you may notice in my inventory, I've got a little bit of alumentum. I figured out how to make a little bit of alumentum. So, the easiest way to do this that I found... Oh, I already cleared that guy out because I wanted to test it before I showed it to you guys. Excuse me. Drop some water in there. Wait for that to bubble up. And we're going to use a little bit of good old-fashioned cobblestone and some charcoal. Come on. There we go. All right, so we're going to go like 1, 2... How about we'll go 3? And then we're going to drop in 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we got an even amount of all these different things. Now if I drop some charcoal in there, boom, I got an alumentum. Boom, I got an alumentum. So I now got 4 alumentum, okay? And you'll see we have some extra terra in there. There's nothing I can really do with that right now, so that's why I got this little wand here. We'll just let it go, turn into a little bit of flux, which is not a hugely awesome thing that I want to be doing, but sometimes you gotta. Now we got some alumentum. In the future, I hope that I'll be able to have a setup going on to where we don't generate so much flux when we do stuff like that. But that is for the future, I guess. So we've got some alumentum. We've got our alchemical furnace here, and we've got these guys over here. Now let's talk about some other things that I have made that will become pretty obvious here once we get started. So let's grab some things to put in here. How about... Let's break down... you know what? Here. I think I have some of that essence stuff, right? No, it's not in here? Where did I put that essence stuff? Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it back? Whee! Oh, no. Oh, did I put it in this little thing over here? I might have. That's such a thing that I would do. Essences. Aha! Yes. Okay. So, what I did... Or what I am going to do now is I made some of these warded jars. Let's go look at the recipe for these warded jars. Can I do it from here? I can. As you can see, it's just glass panes. It's a little bit of a wood slab, and then 1 aspect of aqua, and that gets you some warded jars. So I made 16 warded jars. I also made 16 jar labels for those warded jars. Recipe. This was just slime, ink, and paper. Easy to do. And then I also made a bunch of these glass files. Okay, so these glass files is just clay with some glass, and that gives you 8. So I just made a stack of those because I figured why not. And that's going to be what we're going to be using. So instead of using pipes to move stuff around into jars, we're going to be using these glass files. So I'm going to go ahead and put down a couple of warded jars. Let's just put them like right here. And then I'll show you guys what this is like. So let's go ahead and burn something up. Let's try this ethereal essence. Put that in the top. Let's drop some alumentum in there, and you'll see that it starts to heat up. And now it's burning this stuff up and creating for us some stuff. Aha! And that's the stuff I want right there. The Aurum is the one that I was the most worried about being able to get, and that's the stuff that you need to get from the those essences that get dropped by the fairies. So that is what we're going to be focusing on for that. Let's drop in some shards in here too. Why not? Let's see what we can get from these entropy shards. What do we get? What do we get? So right now we got 4 of that. We got 2 Precanteo. We got some Perdicia. Uh-oh. And now I might not have enough space for everything that's coming off of this stuff. So what I should be doing, let's take these glass vials and let's empty this stuff out. Come on. Oh, I don't have enough in there. I think you need to have 8. Yeah, 8 will fill a thing. So, but you know what's fine? I don't need to necessarily do that because I believe I can also jar it up. So you can just go ahead and take a jar, and it'll drop it on the ground because I don't have any inventory space for it. But you can also take jars and do the same thing. So here's what I'm going to do. Goodbye to the torches. I deleted them because I can easily make some more. Now, let's go ahead and place down some of these jars. So what do we got there? It's hard to tell what we got in there, right? That's a bit of a problem. Now when I have my jar or my goggles on, my goggles are revealing, and I look over it, I can see exactly what those are. And if you pay attention to the colors, you can also kind of tell, right? The other thing you can do, plop a label on there. Boom! And now the beautiful thing is this guy will only ever accept this type of stuff, all right? We basically turned it into a Jabba barrel for that specific type of essence. Pretty cool, huh? So let's go ahead and let's get the rest of this stuff. Might as well let's not use vials. Why don't we use the jars instead? So let me pick up you guys. Come on, pop up. And let's just empty out the rest of this stuff. And so that, I just mostly wanted to show you guys how this works. And then what I'm going to do in between episodes, I'm actually just going to fill up a whole bunch of different jars with all the different types that we think we're going to need. And then we'll be ready to go for our infusion altar next time, because that's going to be the big deal. Let's just... Too much stuff in my inventory. Hold on. Let's go like this. Let's go. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need. What else do we not need? I need pretty much everything. It's pretty lame. Okay. And let's pop you guys down. Let's give y'all a couple of labels so that y'all can... Oh, turn the hover off. And let's drop some labels. And now here's a question. This is something I don't know, but I bet you it probably does work. Let's see what happens if I pick one of these vials back up. Now give me you. Oh, you do keep it! Yeah, cool. All right, so they even keep the label on those. So that's perfect. So this means that whenever we put stuff into here, all I have to do is pick up the jar associated with that right kind of essence, go and grab it out of there, and we're good to go. And like I said, we now have a source of this Aurum, or at least we don't have a source, but we do have some of it coming in because of those essences that I got when I fought those little fairies down in the nether. And so I just need to look for more of those, just hunt them down, make more of that stuff, and we're good to go. So I'm going to let a couple of that burn up. As you can see, we have a lot of energy left in here. What did that one give us? Some Aurum and some air. Oh, and then I bet you this one then is going to give us some... Where did it go? Did I not grab the other one? Ah, there it is. This one will give us order and also some more Aurum, huh? Let's just see. 3, 4. 2. Yep, perfect. Okay, cool. So I'll deal with that a little bit later. So what's the other thing that we wanted to work on? Well, I wanted to build... Where are you? And this is why I have the 2 wands, is because I didn't know if I was going to need to use any V, but I need all 50 V for what I'm about to build. I wanted to build the infernal furnace. So this one, it's forbidden knowledge. So it gave me warp, which is not something that you really want. But what do I need? I need nether bricks, I need obsidian, and I need iron bars. Oh, you know what? I don't know that I have any nether bricks now that I think about it. Oh, no. Might have to go into the nether real quick. So let's look for nether. No, do we have any netherrack over here? We might. I may have left myself some just for this. Yes, this exact occasion. Let's take this. Let's take 2 stacks. I'm going to go run this into one of the furnaces here so that it automatically gets pumped into the system. And from there, we will... Oh, actually, downstairs. And then by the time I get back over there, hopefully I'll have some of the bricks be made, and then I can start pumping those out. So what do we got up here? We got a redstone furnace. Is that guy working? Should be. Some channels are online. And then what are you? We got a smelter, crucible, transposer, alloy smelter. Okay, so none of the rest of y'all. I don't think this smelter is going to want to just burn a single thing. No. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we'll let this guy do what it's doing. It's making us some nether bricks. I will at least fill the stack. And let's head back. By the time I'm over there, hopefully we'll have enough nether bricks cooked up, or at least I can start with that. And then we can move forward from there. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, so let's look at the overall recipe. I need, that's right, the other stuff I need is I need some iron to make some iron bars. Oh, we've already got some iron bars, even better. Just go ahead and use the one we got. And I'm going to need some obsidian, which we should have an insane amount of. Let's go ahead and pop this dirt back in here. Let's pop this charcoal back in here. I don't need these scribing tools anymore. They're empty. And what else have we got? I guess I can drop the 2 arcane stone blocks. I'll need those later, actually, for the infusion altar, but I think this will be good because what I'll do in between episodes now, I'll finish up all this stuff just so we can see what it's all like, and I will build the space for the infusion altar. We'll build the infusion altar, we will make our wand, and we will be essentially done with Thaumcraft at that point, at least for the time being, and we can work on building the castle. And I still want y'all's ideas on castle stuff. You give me a couple of ideas. I've been looking at some pictures, but I want to see some more stuff, so do continue to give me your ideas. I will look forward to those. All right, let's find some nether bricks. We got 25, 26. Let's make a bunch of nether bricks, huh? Nether brick blocks. Do. Okay, we got 6 nether bricks. I don't know if that's enough. I think we need a little bit more. I think we need something like 8. Let's look. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we need 12 nether brick blocks. So let's go ahead and start with the obsidian part. And again, this is something that, you know, right now I'm building it to show it off. We're probably going to move all this stuff around, so just keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and let's make the at least the base space. So it's going to be something like that, I believe. Let me check the recipe again. Yeah, so it's an obsidian cross. And then it's obsidian on those 3 blocks and the iron bars in front, and then obsidian in front of that as well. And it's basically just pillars of nether brick. So let's go ahead and just, get this stuff in place while we wait for the rest of the nether brick. So if this is the front, then I'm just going to put this guy here. And then it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 4. Okay. All right, how are we doing on nether bricks? Any more? Give me some more of that. Okay. 18. That should be pretty close. Give me... Nope. Do. All right, we are 2 away, so we need 6 more nether bricks. Hopefully, those are coming down the pipe. But let's go ahead and get most of these in place. Do. Okay. Do. 1. What you got for me? 6, 8. I think that's perfect, right? Isn't that like the exact amount? Or you need it's like 1 more than we need, but that's even better. Boom! Give me that. Let's go and do this, and then the last thing I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need a bucket. Give me bucket. I know we have one around here, right? Or do I have one on me? I had one for the longest time. I probably put it away, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Let us do bucket. Okay. Let's grab some lava. Boop. And let's take this over here. Okay, and now, if I did everything correctly, I believe... Ha-ha! Infernal furnace made. Okay, now that took a whole bunch of our V. If you look, we're down to 2.5 and 2.5 left of Terra and... Ignis, it looks like. So that took a lot of Terra and a lot of Ignis. So I'm going to have to go hunt some guys for it. Luckily, I think Terra and Ignis are actually a lot easier to get than some of the other ones. You know what I need to do with these warded jars? I need to just empty them. Let's put you guys where you belong. You go here. Okay. And you go there. And you go there. Perfect. And now we got our stack back. Awesome. So that works too. Oh, that's so great. Okay. So then here's the deal. The thing about this infernal furnace is you can hook this up to stuff to improve it. Right now, it's a furnace that will work essentially with no fuel. So if I were to grab some, let's find some iron nuggets. I'm trying to think what is something that I know I can, well, pulverized iron, I believe, should smelt, right? Does pulverized iron smelt? Uses. Yeah, it should smelt. So let's see what happens if I throw one of these in here. Okay, throw it in, and it should spit some iron out the front in a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of experience, a little bit of iron. Didn't cost any fuel. Pretty cool, right? But there's nothing really that special about it. What really makes it super special is you see these ports on the side. You can actually hook these up to things. One of the things you can hook it up to is the arcane bellows, which we don't actually have the research for yet. Have I even clicked? I haven't even clicked to take it, but now I've got the research for the arcane bellows. So, oh, it doesn't even have a recipe. Aha, so that's just something you can build. Well, what's the recipe for that? Some wood, a couple of things, a leather, a shard, and an iron ingot. And what this does is it pumps air into the infernal furnace. So what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to increase its speed that it smelts at. Pretty cool, right? So I'll get a couple bellows on the sides. I think I still need... what do you call them? Pipes to hook the bellows up to these guys, so it's still going to cost me until I can get that. The other thing you can do is you can also hook it up to a jar that has Ignis in it, and then that Ignis jar will actually increase... I think it's either more efficient. Yeah, I think it makes it more efficient. Like you might get bonus. So like I could throw in one iron, like pulverized iron, and with the Ignis pumping in there, I have a chance. Oh, you just popped up the side, huh? I have a chance then of it spitting out an extra iron bar. So that's basically the infernal furnace. So we have a kind of cool, crazy, ridiculous furnace over here now that we're going to be able to use in the future. We've got all this stuff so we can actually now start gathering the different types of essences to be used in our infusion altar. Where is Aurum? So I'm going to just go ahead and start emptying these guys out. So that pretty much covers the stuff that I wanted to get done today, other than everything having to do with the infusion altar itself. I have 2 more researches that I got. I went ahead and got the research for Silverwood Wand Core and the Thaumium Wand Caps, so I will have those done by next episode. But let's go back to the board real quick and just look and see where we're stacked up now that we're trying to get through all the rest of this Thaumium stuff, Thaumic stuff. Where's my axe? Give me my axe. Okay, what have we done? We can make those. Boom, done. Alchemical furnace, we got it. It's done. Water jars and alembics, done, except for the essentia tubes. Infernal furnace, done. So all we have left is the infusion altar, and also I need to set up the bees for rubber, laser drill, etc., and then cinnabar. So that's the goal, is the cinnabar. So I'll figure it out. If I can't get the rubber bees, then I will have to get a little creative. But we'll figure that out when we figure it out. But anyway, y'all, I think we are now at a point where I'm going to need to end for today. I wanted to get more stuff done today, but I'll be honest, figuring out that there was no Quicksilver in Be Happy that was easy to get really threw a wrench into things. It was something I hadn't planned on, and then when I figured it out, I was like, oh, that really makes things messy, because I really wanted to get a cool tube setup going on here. So next time y'all see me, yeah, maybe we'll have it figured out. Who knows? But anyway, y'all, with all that, thank you all for watching. If you like your style, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time with more magical, wondrous wonders. Yes. Where's my wand? Where's my flippin' wand? Which... No. Yes, magical stuff. Yes, woo. Okay, bye. Bye. See you later. Bye.